How to get rid of the credit card for good. Hey everyone, so we're going to talk about how to get rid of the credit card, and we're going to use Bitcoin to replace the credit card. All right, so here's what you got to do. Coinbase. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin, you have two options: cold storage and hot storage. Cold storage is when your Bitcoin is stored on a flash drive or a hard drive or something, as opposed to hot storage, which is when your Bitcoin is stored on the cloud. But we don't call the cloud in this case. In crypto, we call it the exchange. The most popular goddamn exchange is called Coinbase. All right, now there's a few different ones, but Coinbase is becoming more and more relevant all the time. By the way, I have a neurological disorder. Sorry. Basically, download the Coinbase app. From there, download the Coinbase wallet. Okay? You don't necessarily need the Coinbase wallet just to trade on the exchange. The Coinbase app is the exchange. The Coinbase wallet is where you can store money or Bitcoin to use on apps that are called DeFi apps. DeFi. DeFi apps are apps that use crypto to make all their transactions, basically. You can earn money with some of these things. With other things, you can purchase goods or something like that. There's a million different things you really could do, but how is Bitcoin going to help us get rid of the credit card company? I can tell you. I got you. We're never saving any money. There's a very low percentage of Americans saving and putting money away. The bank offers a savings account that will earn you just a few cents every single month, basically. If you just have a few hundo in there, only a few cents. Don't put your money in there. Instead, save your money in crypto. And if you find videos on YouTube that say that crypto is too big of a risk, that's before it was added to the U.S. Treasury. They're saying that like years ago when it was brand new. Now it's added to the U.S. Treasury. So save your money in crypto form should be in Bitcoin and not something else. Things like Ethereum or something like that, those things are for day trading. Those are making a fast turnaround. Things like Ethereum are made for making a fast turnaround and walking away. There's something called staking. It doesn't make money fast enough. Don't get caught up in that unless you have serious cheddar. We are going. Bitcoin is going to help us save enough money to have even some to spend, and it will happen now. You're like, well, I can't afford to save money. There are things I have to buy, things I like to buy, and I have a credit card payment. What do I do? What if you didn't have a credit card payment? Does this describe you right here? Do you have ambulance debt? That's $20,000 right there. Do you have more than one ambulance debt? Do you have a school loan you still haven't paid off? Okay. Does that describe you? Anything like that? If that describes you, then your credit is so poor that you're putting $200 into a credit card that you refill yourself, and you're paying interest on your own money, and you're thinking that's going to fix your credit, when the only thing that will fix your credit in the end is to pay off all that debt, and you know you can't do it in this lifetime at the rate that you're making it. So what should you do? Save money, obviously. Hopefully money that earns high interest dividends, right? So Bitcoin's the perfect thing for that. It just goes up, then it dips for a few months, and then it goes up to higher than it's ever been before. Do that. Save in Bitcoin. Now get on Coinbase and you can save as little as $1. Many people would love to try stocks, but it's hard to find a stock that's under like 200 and some dollars. Many people just would rather buy an Xbox with that money or something. So, why would you pay somebody else's family, the Chase Visa family, 27.9% APR on every purchase? That's the most expensive kind of loan. All right, like, so what you got to do is pay yourself 27.9% on every purchase, or close to every purchase, just like you did with your credit card. But this time, instead of paying that to someone and that money disappearing and not fixing your credit, by the way, it's actually instead going to your pocket. If it goes down, you didn't lose that money. It's going to go back up someday. If you want, and you get, if you want, and you get scared, then you can pull it out when it goes up. All right, so you never really lose that money. Okay, so it's existing there on the cloud forever until you pull it out. It's never going to dip so badly that you're going to lose it all because it's in the U.S. Treasury. Now, after a while, you're going to have a few $100s in there, and that's where I've been at. You can have once you have a few $100s in there, you can start spending for small purchases. And by the way, if someone says not to transfer it to your bank because it'll complicate your taxes, just hire a tax guy. His job is not to get you the biggest return. His job is to keep you out of jail. Hire the tax guy. So once you have a few $100s in there, you can spend that of it a little. They offer a Visa card, so you can actually spend right directly from a card. The card you can use your phone to switch between spending crypto and spending USD, US dollars. It switches over in a blink. So you can store your winnings on the Coinbase app, the exchange, which is also called the cloud. Your money will be safe, and you'll always have a little extra money. And the more you put into it, the more you'll have very soon. Because every time it goes way up higher it's ever been, everybody makes so much money. Yeah, the interest is really high there. So yeah, I mean, paying the credit card company is never going to fix your credit. So paying the credit card company is never going to fix your credit. So you need to go ahead and get big Coinbase. You always have a little extra money and you can pay yourself 27.9%. And whoever pockets that amount of interest off of anybody, whether it's one slave or whether it's just you or whether it's thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of people, they're going to be rich, even if it's just one slave. All right, so you can pay that to yourself and make yourself rich. Okay. Remember, though, it's not just a volatile savings account. It's high interest. It's always going up. If you see it dip, look at the graph. Are you looking at the 1 day graph? Look at the month graph. Look at the year graph. Ignore the week graph or the day graph unless you're day trading. Day trading is when people sit around and they watch the numbers and they put some in and they take some out over and over again until they walk away with more. It can happen in the course of like 3 hours, 5 hours sometimes. Other people do this all day, you know. So that's how you can ditch the credit card company and always have enough money with you. That's how you can ditch the credit card company. You know what, though? A lot of wealth comes from being frugal, too. You would probably find that there's a whole bunch of money like subscriptions to like videos and music and things like that, video games, things that you're not really going to spend too much time doing because you actually prefer to socialize and drink. So probably get on your phone or something. I mean, you're not going to use a whole bunch of stuff and things that just taste good without offering any mental benefit. That's a waste of money. Seriously, that's got to go. Just like food that doesn't benefit your body has to go too. Most people buy things that they don't need. Rich people invest that money instead. So if you want to have money to invest, there's a way you have to save money. You have to buy less things. Coin is a way of saving and investing at the same time. The saying's going to be scarcer than gold soon. Yeah, no joke. Anyway, it's not what you have, it's how you use it. A great man once said that. So why are you still blowing your breath at the microwave burrito when you have a perfectly good fan that's running? If you cool your food, if you bring the food close to the fan. It's not what you have, it's how you use it. So I hope you enjoyed this very useful information. Definitely. This has been a shoe in the rock and roll. This has been a shoe in the rock and roll.